Jagex just dropped a roadmap including new information about Necromancy, a woodcutting rebalance, and more, so whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you want to stay updated and not miss a thing about the Necromancy skill, be sure to subscribe. Let's get started. To keep the roadmap or development update as concise as possible, I will be covering these updates in the order in which they will release, starting with the most recent or upcoming update. On the 4th of May, you're going to get your hands on a combat beta in which you're going to be able to test the updated or rebalanced Fractured Staff of Armadyl and Animate Dead spell. Now, these betas are a fantastic opportunity to share your thoughts if you're a high-level PvMer, you care about these changes, but if you're a beginner PvMer or an intermediate PvMer, you can use these betas to PvM for free, as you're able to make a copy of your character, which will obviously not affect your account in the live game, in addition to the betas usually having some kind of potion NPC or weapon NPC for you to grab potions to test things with. In May, we'll also receive an update on the community hit list Jagex is working on, which is going to be a big player feedback driven quality of life patch. And finally, we're going to get the max cash limit upgrade, in which you're going to be able to buy items above current max cash on the Grand Exchange. Now, we basically heard nothing about Necromancy up until today, in which Jagex confirms a first look into the brand new skill on May the 30th. This first look video will be a YouTube video including first ever gameplay. This is very exciting news because gameplay means you're going to be able to understand what the skill is like. On May the 30th, we're going to know if it's a new combat style, new combat skill, or maybe even a brand new category of skill coming to Runescape. After their initial reveal, a bunch of developers will be partaking in a Twitch livestream to answer some of the top questions the community has, and then they're going to give us a deeper look inside Necromancy, as the development of the skill is going to be entering its closing phases near the end of May. Or I should probably say start June, as it's likely going to be a couple of days, maybe even a week after that initial livestream. Their goal leading up to release is to give us the most detailed look at a new skill ever, while maintaining a balance between information and mystery, as to not kill that mystery day one feeling. After the Necromancy skill has released, we will also get a new season of content themed around Necromancy, which I suspect will be a new undead themed boss, small scaling expansions to existing skills, and of course, Yak Track cosmetics. Speaking of seasonal content, wait, hold on a second, that's exactly what I wanted to say, and that's what the news post says. That's weird. Anyways, the ongoing Fort for Runefree season is going to have 2 more updates, being the Woodcutter's Grove and Dead and Buried update, before coming to a close. The Woodcutting Grove update is releasing in June and will add a brand new fort building with plenty of buffs, a new woodcutting training area, and a tier 80 hatchet, which kind of reminds me of the Incamdo Mattock. Additionally, there will be some experience balancing changes, which I kind of wonder what they will be. Perhaps they will buff the money-making trees in terms of experience per hour. You know, the ones that you currently don't really use in your way to level 99, like Yews, Magics, and even Elder Trees. Now, I wonder why they're adding a tier 80 hatchet but not a tier 90 one. They might be reserving that for a future update or something. Now, in June, probably near the end, we will get the beach event once more, which is probably one of the most loved RuneScape events, and hopefully in that same month, we will get some game jam improvements, including the Karamja graphical update, which I'm sure many of you have been waiting for. Oh, and by the way, water in rivers actually flows now in RuneScape, which was added this week. Finally, if all things go to plan, the last Fort for Runefree storyline update, being the Dead and Buried quest, should be releasing somewhere in July, which will add even more Fort for Runefree upgrades. Now, for whatever reason, Jagex seems to be hinting that it's useful for players to upgrade their fort for whatever comes in that Necromancy season following the new skill's release. Make of that what you will. So it seems that May will be a little bit of an empty month playable content-wise, but we do have 2 sizable updates on the way before the big Necromancy skill drop, which I expect will be late August, early September. In the news post, Jagex mentions the return of Q&A sessions and deeper discussion live streams on combat topics, which shows that they continue to take player communication seriously. It also seems that our new community manager, Mod Doom, is going to be doing some PvM streams on the official RuneScape Twitch channel, which should be good fun to watch. as I don't believe he's too experienced at RuneScape PVM just yet. To close off the video, Double XP is returning on May the 19th, and if you want a free RuneScape comic, be sure to check the RuneScape link in the description below, as there's something called Free Comic Book Day, in which you can claim a 12-page comic related to an upcoming series releasing later this year. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.